Hello, everyone. Well, we've made it through a lot of information. Tell you, I'm very excited to finally get this out to you because all this stuff's been swirling around in my head, and I've been trying to find a format to really help everybody out. And given the fact that it's the new year and people are really thinking about their businesses and their goals for the year, I thought this was the best time to try to get this information out to everyone. So I'm glad I can do it, and I hope it's a benefit to you. So we've covered a lot so far. We talked about the basic core structure of your business, the business DNA, the business map, and what your business should look like. From there, in our last video, we talked about the growth of your business, how it expands, and the problems that can happen while you're expanding. Now I want to look at really where you're going. What does this mean to build a business? What does it look like when it's finally developed? So, of course, I got to go back to my fancy graphics department. Yeah, the whiteboard. So let's take a look at what we have. So in our previous videos, we explored the core of the business. And we talked about the spiral of growth and how that caused the wobble in our business. As our business is this conical shape, and it can rotate with our movement. The rotation isn't good because if it tips over, that's the end of your business. Got to keep this business in balance. Now, as the business grows, this is the same circle of your business, but now it's grown up. That center core still remains there. Those are your entrepreneurial days, those, birth through teenage years. When the business is growing, the business is developing. You've established core values, your brand, whatever it is you want to call it, but your big idea of why you're in business and why people should be doing business with you. That's still there. That's you in the center of your business, but it has now grown. And each one of these elements has the seats filled. We talked about that in the last video, that you need systems in each one of these areas, your money, your advertising, and your production, and then you need to fill those seats. Those seats act as counterweights to keep everything in balance. And as your business can grow, this could either be one person or this could be 10 people. These are your little individual org charts within each one of these sections. Each of these are acting independently. Production focuses on production. That's what they do. They're going to interface with your finance department. They're going to interface with sales and marketing. But their focus, their drive every single day when they get up is production, field and office. Let's get things built. Same thing's going to happen with your sales and marketing group over in your advertising. They're there to sell, to estimate, to bring in clients. That's what their focus is. When they're done, they're going to turn it over to production. So what does this mean to you? What's your job as the owner? You filled all these seats, your business is in balance, and it's growing. Congratulations. That's why you got in business. You're in great shape. But what do you do all day? Your job is at this interface. These areas between these three key points. This is where your money intersects production. Production intersects advertising. Advertising intersects money. They all tie together. We talked about that with the spec builders and how each decision affects another department. But each one has to work together to create the entire functioning company. That's your job, the integration portion of the company, making it all work together and making sure that those core values you established in those initial days of the business, I say days, it's probably years, in building this business and getting out of this spiral and developing this format, that those are maintained. Whatever those core values are, that's what's being broadcast through the company. That's being maintained along these interface lines to make sure all of these departments are working together. And when they're all working together, what you form there is then your customer's journey through your company. They're going to enter through advertising, through your marketing, through your sales, and they're going to move on production. And that's got to be a smooth interface. It's got to be a smooth interface for your customers, and the information's got to flow through production so they know what they're building. Same thing has to happen up to the money. Does your estimate tie through to production, and does it go up to your money so your billing is consistent with what your salespeople sold? So that integration is seamless. It's key to your company, and it's key to making sure everything runs smoothly. That's your job. Make it run smoothly. So really, that's it? That's the business owner's job? What are you going to do all day? Well, this is the beauty of all of it. This is why you started your own business. This is what you put in the years of hard work in that development stage to get to this point, because you get to decide what you do. If you want to spend more time in sales, which isn't a bad idea, because the primary role of a business owner will always be building and maintaining relationships. But if you're just a born salesperson, you love it, you love interfacing with the people, you can spend more time over here. You can spend 20% of your day here. If you love production, you like to be in the field, you like to be out there with the guys solving the problems, you get to choose. If you happen to be a spreadsheet kind of person, you love the money, you can spend your time there. Or these people can take care of their jobs, you've got the interface going, and you can decide what you want to do with your day. Maybe that means you go to more soccer games with your kids. Maybe that means you now have time to take a vacation, and you can relax, and the business will run without you and continue to make you money. That's the goal. That's what you want. You want to make more money in less time. And you want to do that every single day. That's the objective. That's when the value of your business grows. That's your retirement fund. Now, hopefully you're putting a little bit of money away. But as this is growing and this is developing, and it can return a positive revenue year after year after year, you now have something that you can sell. Somebody wants to buy this so they don't have to go through these years. They don't have to go through the pain and suffering that you went through for those first 5 to 7 years of your business, building and developing it. Think of it like a franchise. When you buy a franchise, you're buying an empty business model. The kinks have been worked out. You just need to fill the seats. You can do the same for somebody else, except you can turn it over with the seats already filled and the people knowing what they need to do. So you're building value, you're creating a sellable business at whatever the market will bear. Or maybe you turn it over to your kids, into your family. But this is what you're building. So what does this mean for you? How do you get here? How do you build all of this stuff? Well, that's what I'm going to introduce to you in the next video. We're going to talk about that, how you can implement this in your business, how you build these systems, how you place the people in the proper seats. A lot of this involves my time, so there's going to be limited opportunities for you to get involved with this. And part of that is because you have to be committed. I can explain all of this, but unless you're committed, unless this is what you really want, unless you've got that drive to make this happen, then you might as well just go buy a book. Like, working on this is really not going to achieve the goal you're looking for. I want to help you with that. I've been through this. I've been through the struggle. I built the business. I built it where I work just a few days a week if I choose to. That's what gives me the time to make these videos and talk to you about this process. It's because my business runs smoothly. My people take care of the things that need to be taken care of. Doesn't run without me. I've got to get involved, but not on every issue every day. And that's what I want for you. I want to help you build a stable, sustainable business that can grow and make you money. So one more video to go, and we'll talk about how to make that happen in your company and the options available for you to make that happen. So again, I hope this helped out. Keep those comments coming. I really appreciate it. They're very helpful. DM me, comments below, drop me an email, whatever you're comfortable with. I look forward to hearing from you. So I'll talk to you again on the next video. Thanks.